not a bad performance tonight.
Nah, from a team standpoint, nah. Scored over 100 points for the third game in a row. We're sharing the ball, 26 or 28 assists on 11 turnovers. That's good basketball no matter how you look at it, how you shape it, how you form it, and guys are having fun.
Cal on the first night talked about that assist to turnover ratio, said, like, are you kidding me? Like, how are we doing this early? Just what can you say about how quickly you guys are just kind of meshed and are doing what you're doing?
It starts with just having personalities that fit. Sometimes, you don't always have personalities that fit, that mesh together, but a group of guys who are just all about having fun, all about each other, who are selfless just naturally. Stuff like this can happen so early, and it's great to see.
Yeah, Chin said yesterday that games are won in the locker room. What can you say about that and just how quickly you guys have come together like that?
Yeah, Coach Chin is right. Yeah, and we got to be able to trust each other, not only your teammates but your coaching staff. And the way our coaching staff is designed, how they're willing to build relationships with us personally, helps us trust them. We trust them, we trust their game plan. And we execute it as a team because we trust each other. Good things are going to happen.
It feels like your confidence in particular is just through the roof, that in your basketball journey that you're kind of at your peak in terms of confidence. Just what can you say about that?
That just comes from a lot of hard work and knowing what didn't work last year and what did work, what can I improve on, what can I sharpen, and what can I continue to work and continue to do that was successful last year. And also just having a year under your belt, playing with Coach Cal, playing under Coach O and Coach Shin and Brew, knowing the system, knowing what it takes to win, and knowing what it takes or what caused us to lose in those games last year. So I'm coming back with a vengeance almost.
Well, what did work for you last year and what didn't work that you've kind of wanted to?
Playing fast work, being able to give it up sometimes, and kind of run out. That worked. Be able to trust myself, confident. Building relationships with teammates because they want to see all that work. What didn't work, I think sometimes it got a little out of control. I think defensively I took a step back. I think most of it was just because of injury. But now that I feel healthy, I feel stronger, faster, more explosive. I feel like I'm back to where I was in the beginning of the year. And these past 2 games, I feel like I played pretty good floor games as far as being under control, playing with pace, using my speed in bursts. Like I know I got a crazy burst where I can go from 0 to 100 while everyone else is still at 50 and 1,000 miles behind me. But be able to use that and kind of manipulate the defense, kind of be on cruise control and find guys who are hot.
Antonio was just ridiculous tonight. Yeah. Is that just kind of par for the course for him at this point?
We was expecting that. Sometimes in practice, Tone can't make a shot. But we were expecting a time, and we knew he was a gamer, and it was all, it was about time. I mean, it was inevitable. A guy like that who's averaged 20 points, was a 1,400-point scorer, top 20 or top 15 in country in scoring, like that. Those nights come, and there's gonna be a lot of them. We were just waiting for it to kick in, and it definitely was tonight.
Yeah. What can you say, just kind of how quickly he's gotten this? I mean, you think coming from Illinois State, the jump is, to the SEC is what it is with length, size, speed. It just feels like he's just embraced this, pretty quickly.
I think some of that is just naturally, if you're athletic, if you're fast, if you're strong, it's not that big of a deal. And Tone is all those things. He's fast, he's strong, he's athletic, he got good length himself, and he's a scorer. And at Illinois State, maybe he was the top of the scout, had the ball the most, but now here he's playing off closeouts. The game is probably a lot easier to him, maybe even slower to him. But I know he's getting easier looks, and we want him to score. We want him to keep being aggressive like that.
Jacob, as well, was just on fire, launching from deep, step back. He was doing the leg kick stuff that Cal makes fun of him for. But still, just unbelievable performance that Jacob had tonight.
Yeah, definitely. That's just a testament to who he is as a worker. He's put countless hours in, and he deserved that performance tonight for sure. I'm happy for him, and hopefully that performance puts him even on the top even more to where he can sustain that kind of stuff. Now, maybe not, shooting like that every night like he, Clay, or Steph, but definitely be able to have that confidence to take those shots and, make half of them, and we're still going to win that game.
Just how much do you think he's grown this offseason, skill-wise?
Skill-wise, I think the biggest thing was Jacob had that stuff. It was more of a mental confidence thing. And for him to finally put it together, it makes him the complete player. And his maturity level is growing tremendously as well.
Physically, it feels like the three freshmen are pretty far along as well. Just what can you say about how quickly they've kind of adjusted to this life?
Yeah, I think that's the makeup of our team. Just being a wiry, long, athletic, fast, twitchy kind of guys, and they fit in just fine because all those are that. And they got some size with them. Like Casey's not a small dude, 6'4", athletic, could jump, and he's built. Chris got shoulders like chin. He got big shoulders, and he'd be able to move and be able to shoot the ball like that. And a dude, I mean, everyone says he's growing. I mean, to me, he ain't getting no taller. Everyone says he's growing. But he's stupid athletic, can jump off either leg and competes at a high level. And I mean, those guys that fit it right in.
I mean, a dude, people didn't even know who he was when he got a scholarship offer. When he committed, it was kind of a surprise to everybody. Just how quickly do you think he's adjusted to this life, and it feels like he's an immediate impact guy?
Yeah, I think he's the adjustment or the way he was able to adapt happened here, because sometimes in practice like a little step slow or you're not, he's asking questions. But I think here, just being able to have that in-game experience is helping him tremendously. He's getting better every game, getting more confident every game, and he's versatile. I mean, he can guard 1 through 4. He's athletic, 6'7". He can shoot. So things like that. I mean, when the game is easy for you like that, when you don't have to make too many decisions, you just play off athleticism, play off, going after rebounds, take open shots, swing if you don't have it, play, playing at the rim. Like, the game can be easy for you, and then that's what he's showing right now.
It's pretty crazy that nobody's really talking about Oscar, who's the most dominant player in college basketball. Just kind of, what does that say about this team, that Oscar doesn't have to be the guy, lean on him every single night, that other guys can step up and do their stuff too?
I mean, that's what I think that's what's going to make us hard to deal with, is that you see in the film, you're thinking, man, Jacob, man, Chris, Kaysen, others, we got the National Player of the Year back. Like, how do you guard them? Are you going to double them and let CJ and everybody shoot? Or are you going to play them one-on-one where, I mean, come on, we seen that last year. So, I mean, it's crazy, and he's getting better. He's trying stuff now, trying to be able to think he could dribble the ball before and shoot fadeaway threes. But, he knows what he is. And when it's time to rebound, he's going to do that. When it's time to score, he's going to do that. And just to see his strides offensively, be able to pass out the post, be able to make weak side passes, be able to read the defense, be able to, even defensively, able to move his feet. And he was able to switch sometimes and keep guards in the cage. Like, they couldn't get to the paint. He had to challenge shots. He's getting better. It might not seem like it, but he's definitely getting better. That's only going to make our team better.
Defensively, what do you think this team's ceiling is?
We'll see. I just know we got the chance to be a really good defensive team, just by our length, by our athleticism, by our versatility. 1 through 5 position. I know I'm not the tallest dude, but I can guard 1 through 4 almost, and some 5s depending on who it is, what team they are. But everyone else can guard 1 through 5. They can switch. We got speed. We got twitch. So if you beat us, we can rotate vertically. We can challenge anyone, and if they make that pass, we can close out. So I mean, the sky's the limit and beyond. And it's up to us to continue to harp on the details on what it takes to be a great defensive team.
Last thing for me is, what does this trip mean to this team and your all's growth to kind of really become that national title contending team that you guys know you can be?
It's reps. It's reps. Being out there and play game reps against other bodies, not just it's cool to scrim against ourselves, but just to see what all the work that we put in against somebody else. It means a lot, and it's going to be great for us. And like everyone's saying, just to continue to build that team camaraderie on and off the court is going to help us through adverse times where, tonight we made every shot. There's been games last year we missed every shot, and there's going to be games this year where we missed every shot. We still got to win those games. We still got to fight. We still got to compete and know what it takes to win those games.